Permission to enter, Major?
Permission granted. At ease. Where I'm from, the Caddo Indians have a story. A woman, she goes and she gets some corn and she takes it to the mill. She grinds at the corn all day and she pounds at it. But the more she pounds, the less meal she makes. And a second woman comes along and she starts pounding too. The more she pounds, the less meal she makes. And a third woman comes along and she said, you know, there's something wrong with this mill. This isn't the same old mill we've always used. So they pull at it and they twist it and finally they go get an axe and they were about to cut that mill in two when old Coyote jumps out and laughs. Coyote had hidden the old mill and he had turned himself into the new mill so he could eat all the cornmeal himself. There will not be an investigation.
Whose decision is this?
It's out of my hands.
Is it your decision?
It's consensus.
Is it your decision?
It's out of my hands.
What does that even mean?
The video...
Ma'am, what about the video?
The video has been destroyed.
Oh, the video's been destroyed.
Affirmative. You will not be subjected to that humiliation. You have my assurance.
Ma'am, I do not understand what is going on here.
I am saying it's over. The video has been destroyed. This report will be filed as restricted. Your identity will not be made public. The Army will provide you with counseling and medical support. It is over. You should be grateful. You're dismissed.
How is this over?
Soldier,
Nothing
I
is
said
over.
you are dismissed.
I walk out of this tent and I see Martinez or Ramiro again. I have to salute them.
Yes, you do.
And if Martinez decides to smoke me because I look at him funny and he tells me to do 1,000 push-ups, I have to get down on the ground and do 1,000 push-ups and get up and thank him?
You are damn right you do.
And if I can't do that?
Well, then you have stepped out from under the tent and it will rain down upon you.
This is bullshit!
Parade, rest! That is enough, Staff Sergeant.
No, it is not enough. Ma'am, this is not
Any
enough.
more of this, and I will have no choice but to write you up. I am sympathetic to you and your predicament, but the powers that be have spoken. Now, whether or not that is your idea of justice, this great and glorious institution does not care. It is how things have been judged, and you will submit to the judgment. Now, I told you, you are dismissed.
Back home, when I was a little kid, I had this music box with a ballerina in it. And one day, my brother twisted and he broke off the ballerina and he blamed me, saying that I had no respect for my father's household. And I screamed that it wasn't right. I screamed and I screamed until eventually my father told me to go stand outside because I was screaming so much. So I just stood outside in the cold, screaming. And then the snow started falling, and I just stood outside in the falling snow, screaming, until all up and down the block, all the neighbors came outside to see what this crazy fucking little girl was screaming about. They called me Stub after that. It's short for stubborn. And damn it, ma'am, I am stubborn. After my husband was killed in combat, they gave me the option to de-enlist to go home and take care of my baby girl, but I said no, because if there was a fight coming, I wanted in, and my baby girl would just have to understand that when she was older. I came here to fight. That's what you don't seem to understand about me, is that I am here to fight.
I will not let you undermine the morale on my base. It is out of my hands. Now you get out of my office before I call and have you arrested.
I just want to show you something, ma'am. Because somebody sent me a copy of the video, so...
You be very careful.
Which part do you think undermines morale more? When Ramiro punches me in the face, or when Martinez forces me to get down on my knees and suck his dick?
Be quiet! There is nothing I can do about it. What I feel doesn't matter. What I care about doesn't matter. And if I stay up at night crying over this or that, it doesn't fucking matter because you know what they say. It sucks. Embrace the suck.
Warren, I know you think I don't know anything about military custom, and I don't. I think you're all crazy. But I know about Private Santoya. She wanted to be a Navy SEAL. Her commander asked her every day in front of the other men if she liked it in the ass. One day she objected and he called her a cunt. A few months later, she was at a holiday party and she gets a spiked drink and is gang raped. No one was prosecuted and she was demoted for having an attitude problem. I know about Sergeant Braille. She was raped by her commanding officer and then forced to live on the same floor as him. When she complained, her commanding officer forced her to do push-ups and cut her food rations. He said shitbags like her don't deserve liberty. She shot herself with her service firearm. You asked me yesterday what I would want in your position. Well, I know what I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to live with myself knowing I didn't get the truth out.
What can you do?
You want revenge? I have a cousin who went to my fancy law school and is now an editor at the Huffington Post. We email him this video and tell him the army is going to bury it. But you have to be ready for what would be coming at you. It would be war.
That means choosing between what I love and what's right.
What's the alternative?
I embrace the suck. Inside everyone, even bad people, there's always a little bit of good. You just have to believe it. Your Mother Teresa, be the part, get the part. Don't speak, run. Hello. Do you want to come in? Say no, say no, say no.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
You're inviting a homeless man into your apartment. You will be robbed, raped, murdered, and left in little pieces in the garbage disposal.
We have a lot of nice stuff here.
Let's keep it that way. Cream. Forgot the cream. If I seem preoccupied, it's just that I'm waiting for an important call.
Okay, good.
No! Oh, sorry.